All right, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy G Funk, man. What's happening? I know it's been a little bit since I made a video, but what's up? You know what I'm saying? Let me check out my check. You know what I'm saying? So I know you guys can hear me pretty good then. Anyway, yeah, man, I just want to come on real quick and chop it up with you guys on a few topics. Hopefully, some people come in here, man, because I want to talk to a few of you guys, about a few things. Feel me? But Black and Brown is here, man. What's up, man? Thanks for joining me, man. I appreciate you. Sacktown, stand up. That's right. But yeah, man. I just want to say a few things here, man, before I get into these open topics. I've been here on YouTube since I've been watching videos since about 2009, I think, and then around 2011, I started making videos. And let me move the microphone here, maybe hear me a little bit better. Yeah, I started making videos. Back then, let me tell you, man, it was hard, man, to get subscribers back then, man. It was hard, man. I was going strong for about 2 years, man. And I mean, I was consistently making videos, doing predictions and stuff like that. And I was up to about 120 something subscribers when when I took a break from YouTube. And for those of you that don't know why I took my break, it's because, I became a father. And, my daughter, she was in the hospital for a little bit. So, I had to focus on her. The focus was on the family. I mean, I was still watching the fights, still watching boxing, but, it was too hard to find time to make videos, edit videos, and stuff like that. Every now and then I would pop up and say something, but it wasn't consistent. But it was about a year ago now. Maybe, yeah, I think it was like July something. Mid-July, I came back last year and started making videos uh, very consistently. Been doing shows. I've met a lot of people, man, this last year that I've been doing videos here on YouTube. But my boy D Style, man, I came back. When I came back, I made my first video. I said, I'm back and talking boxing, and nobody watched that shit. I had like 7 views on that video, man, and you know, people were like, "Man, fuck G Funk. He went away for hella long, and he's old news now." And I understand it, man. A lot of those people, out of those 120 something subscribers that I had, uh, before I came back, man, I don't see any of them anymore. I don't see them anymore, and that sucks, man. I wish some of these old dudes would come back and start making videos again. This way we could do videos together. It's a lot easier now to make videos together with somebody than it was back then. Uh, there was this thing called Uvu back then where you would record on the website and then you could, take it over to YouTube. And, you could invite people and stuff like that. But it was hard, man. It was really hard back then to do that. And it's a lot easier now with some of the things like I'm using StreamYard right now. It's a lot easier to just send a link to somebody, they just click on it, and it's that easy. But yeah, I just want to say, man, my boy D Style hit me up after I made my video when I came back. I did a fight commentary, and he just sent me, he left a comment on the video. He was like, "Hey, man, you want to do a live show with me?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, cool." Like, I didn't know how it was gonna go because I mean, I had interacted with D Style a lot when I first started. I made response videos to him. We went back and forth on the comments and stuff like that on his videos, my videos. But I haven't done a show with him before, so I was a little apprehensive about it at first. But you know, it just I don't know, man. Once we started rolling, I went back and actually watched that video the other day. It was pretty funny, man. I could see that I'm a little bit nervous because he's always had a much bigger channel than mine, you know, and still does, you know. But I was a little bit nervous, but things just started clicking, man. The more and more he invited me to do shows with him, the more uh, you know, comfortable I got with doing them. And then we started the Mexican Latino Tuesday shows that we were doing, which was cool, man. You know, that was a pretty cool name for the show that we had. But then he decided to go with the Hispanics called the Panic. Uh, I know he just made a video recently where he talked about the origins of that name for the show um, from Juan Lascano, who's a former fighter uh, who's from El Paso, where D Style's from, and then he decided to come here and he fought out of Sacramento. So that's kind of where it came from, you know. Uh, both D Style and I, he's from El Paso, from Sacramento, so it was only like fitting, you know, to the name Hispanics causing panic after Lascano. But it's been a good ride, man, for this past year. Done a lot of videos, a lot of fight commentaries. That's something I've always wanted to do, man, with fight commentary. But hadn't got a chance to do it. Started doing it again when I came back. But my buddy and I, we always talked about doing stuff like that on YouTube. We just, for some reason, we just never got around to doing it. But it's a thing now, so you know, I try to do it as much as I can, at least for some of the bigger fights, you know. Um, but I've met a lot of interesting people, man, on here. A lot of good people. I've done shows, like I said, with D Style. He's had me on now. I'm a co-host on his channel. Uh, I've done shows with Boxing Conversations with Reggie Owens. I've done shows with Stormy B Man. Renee Box Young has had me on. You know, I mean, I've done a lot of shows, with a lot of people, man, and I gotta say, man, this is always what I've wanted, man. This was just the reason why I started my channel, was to just talk boxing with people, you know. Um, I wanted to just, you know, get out there and start listening to other people, having conversations with other people. Now it's a lot easier to actually talk to people uh, with the technology we have now. I mean, back then, like I said, it was a lot harder. We had to, if you wanted to get someone's attention, you know, you used to be able to make response videos to people. You know, those were the fun days, man. We just like, you know, in the comment section, it would ask you, you know, would you like to respond to this video? You know, you would click on it, and then you could make a video about that video, you know, and respond to that person, whether you know, whatever you want to talk about, whether you agree with them, you disagree with them, you know, whatever it may be, man. Uh, Man, I was hoping some people would show up, man. I know I got a few people here, but you know, it's all good, man. I just want to come on and talk a little bit about a few things. Yeah, man. I gotta say, recently, man, with some of the recent events though that's been happening in boxing, um, casuals, man, casuals are running wild right now, bro. You know, they're running wild, and it's sort of getting on my nerves, man. And I should be like that, man, because I've always been that guy to try to get people involved, you know. And it's just been, man, it's been annoying lately, man. Got my boy No Paul. Is that No Paul? Yeah, No Paul in the house. What's up, man? Yeah, man. This Tyson Roy Jones thing. It's right there. The wife is here. So if you guys want to talk about anything, man, it's an open topic, man. Just put it there in the chat. I'm gonna give her my own so she can read them off to me if you guys want to talk anything. Anything's on the table, man. I can't see. I mean, I can see the screen where I'm at, but I can't read it. You know, it's too far away. But anyway, like I was saying, man, these casuals, man, they've been running wild, man, here on social media, and you know, it's just annoying, man. And that's the one thing that bothers me about this Roy Jones, Mike Tyson thing, man. That's going on. It's going to happen. What? It's in the house. Go get it. Yeah, it's been real annoying, man. Um, it's like, dude, like, do you guys know any other currents? You know, like, look, what about this guy right here? You know, right? No, Paul. I mean, what about this dude? You know, I mean, nobody's talking about him. And you know, the funny thing is, he still don't have a dance partner, man. Is he gonna make the date? No, Paul. If you're still there, no, Paul, let me know, man. Is he gonna make the date? We know September 12th is off, but it's the 19th. Is he gonna be able to make? He's gonna have a dance partner for the 19th, man. Any comments there, babe? Let me know. Read them off to me so I can respond to them. But yeah, man, they've been running wild, dude. Tyson, Roy Jones. I mean, it's really pathetic, man. I really wish that these guys wouldn't do what they're gonna do, but
No, Paul said, not cool. Chicano Prophet sent me a link in that chat was fired.
what video? What you talking about?
This video.
Does it say in the comments? What video are you talking about? No, Paul. Let me know. But yeah, man. Jones, Tyson, it's getting on my nerves. $50, bro. They want you to pay $50 for this pay per view. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But these guys, man, they're too old. They have no business in the ring. I mean, they're 50, man. Both these guys are over 50. Like what? I don't know, man. I mean, I understand like it's hard for some of these dudes to walk away, but at the same time, it's like this is not like this is not like the NBA. You know what I'm saying? This is not a soft sport. You know, like you come back to this sport and you're not fully prepared, man. You can get hurt. Now I know both guys are around the same age, but I mean, Roy. Oh my God, man, Roy. I worry for him, man, because he's been getting knocked out a lot. Um, when I looked on his box record, he had a lot of fights, but man, it's I really worry for him, man. What do we got, man?
Black and Brown Boxing, G Funky, I like the Sacramento Sky in the background. A-Rod 83, they want to be Rocky.
They do, man. Like, this ain't the movies, bro. You're right, A-Rod, this ain't the movies. You know, like, these dudes are going to get hurt, man. These dudes are going to get themselves hurt. And you know what, man? I'm really nervous, especially for Roy, man. I think if Roy wins, Tyson, he's just going to gas out, man, I think. Because he's older. I know he's been smoking a lot of marijuana. So, his lungs might not be there for 8 rounds, man. He might gas out, if anything, if Roy can stay away from him. But I have a feeling that since Roy's gone, he's just going to get clipped, man. He's going to get clipped, and it's going to be good night. What does No Paul say? I think is that No Paul? What did he say?
He said, I don't think so, bro. Canelo going to sit this one out, just like Teofimo, both getting ripped off.
Oh, you're talking about the money, huh? Well, maybe I'll do a show on that with you, No Paul, if you're down, man. Sometime this week we could talk about, because I know you're really into the business side of of boxing. Not so much me, but I understand, man. Like, Loma's not a big star. He's not a big star here. He's not a big star in the UK. Let me tell you a quick story, man, about Lomachenko. And my wife's here because she could tell you this is true. I had some dudes working on my house here, man, when I first moved in, doing some work. And dude is from the Ukraine. He's Ukrainian, And he's telling me about how he likes to watch sports here and stuff. And I said, hey, man, Loma? I said Loma, right? Because I'm just used to calling him Loma. And he kind of looked at me. I said, I had to say his full name. I was like, Vasil Lomachenko, Vasil Lomachenko? And he goes, who? He didn't know the 2-time gold medalist in boxing from the Ukraine, bro. Like, this dude, he's not that big, So, I don't know, man. I think that from what I'm hearing, it's close to I'm just rounding these numbers. I think it's like a 70-30 split they're trying to give Teofimo. Honestly, I don't think that's right, I mean, Teofimo, when he fought Comey at Madison Square Garden, there was a good crowd there. I don't know if it was sold out or not, but it was a good crowd. Um, his people showed up. He's from Brooklyn. And I'm saying, man, 60-40, there should be no problem to make this fight, as far as the pot goes, And if the pay-per-view does well, they get more money on the back end. But, man, it's going to be disappointing if that fight doesn't get made. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be disappointing. And Canelo's gonna sit it out, huh? Is that what you're saying? Damn, bro, he done missed both Mexican holidays, man. What's up with that? No Cinco de Mayo, no Independence. Man, bro, the cash cow, man, can't find nobody to fight, bro. Let me ask you this, No Paul, if you're still listening. Do you think that Canelo should take a pay cut due to the circumstances?
No, plus that I know a lot of Mexicans and Hondurans and Salvadorians are talking about buying this fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it. You know, I'm gonna buy it for sure. And because I think it's a fight. It's a good fight. You know, and this is the problem. Why I started off with the Roy Jones Mike Tyson thing, because I was talking with my friends the other day, and they're again casual fans at best when it comes to boxing. Like, and I was telling them, man, because I was watching the NBA and the MLB, like it sucks, man. I'm just being honest, man. The NBA is terrible. Like I'm not even watching it, man. I was having an issue with the way that these dudes play anyway, but it's terrible now, especially with no fans. And I just try to tell them, I was like, man, look, combat sports is taking over, man. Boxing is doing its thing. There's a lot of pay-per-views coming up, and they're good fights. Whether you agree they should be on pay-per-view or not, they're all good fights. And they're like, we don't know any of these dudes and blah blah blah, but they're excited about the Roy Jones type stuff like that. That just bothers me, man.
No, plus that absolutely not. That's like asking me if I'm not getting a stimulus check just because I've been working nonstop.
What else did he say? Anything else he said? No. No, Paul. Let me know, man, if you're available sometime this week, man. We can go live and talk about Teofimo Loma and Canelo if he's gonna get a dance partner, man. I think that's a good video. You know what I'm saying? Anybody else that's watching, man? Anything you want to bring up, man? Real quickly here, before I hang it up. I'm out here just chilling, enjoying the fire pit with the wife. It's just one of those summer. You got to get out and enjoy Mother Nature. We're not gonna have this weather too much longer. So I'm just trying to get it in, man. I've been working out, been hitting the bag, getting in this pool, doing some laps, man. G-Funk's trying to get in shape, trying to get down to my fighting weight, But yeah, man, it bothers me, man, that there's more people talking about Roy Jones versus Mike Tyson than Lopez Lomachenko, man, because that's a damn good fight, man. That's a damn good fight. They're finally stepping it up. They're getting some big names. Well, I shouldn't say big names, but they're getting good. You know what I'm saying? Good fighters, good solid competition. Finally.
No, plus this contract is a contract. Just like when people were saying Ruiz was a scumbag just because he wanted to renegotiate the Joshua fight. And Black and Brown Boxing said, "Funky, how you feel about Ryan Garcia?"
Ryan, I know, man. Damn it. So from what I've seen, Oscar says that fight is not official yet with Luke Campbell, even though Garcia put out a fight poster for it on his Instagram. From what I've seen, I don't know, man. Ryan's starting to. I mean, I believe in the kid's talent. He's got a lot of potential. I mean, his roof is just. He's got a high ceiling on his potential, but I mean, I could say all I want about that. I won't know until he actually gets in there with somebody. And Luke Campbell is the guy, man, that they're trying to make the fight with. Another thing, man, that I think is what's messing a lot of things up, especially with a guy like Ryan Garcia, is the fact that these YouTube guys are out here making millions of dollars fighting each other. Like, I think that's a huge problem, and I think that's something that someone like Ryan Garcia is probably saying, look, man, you paying these YouTube guys millions, but you can't pay me, like, I mean, he's got a valid argument, but it's disappointing that things aren't happening because of that, Anything else? Anything else, no? So, I mean, that's my thoughts on it, Black and Brown. I just hope they gets in there and fights and gets paid. You know, all these dudes deserve money, man. I'm never one of these guys that's gonna say that these dudes don't deserve to get paid. And I don't get mad at him for trying to negotiate a better deal, you know, because it's a dangerous sport, man. I mean, you could go into a fight and your life could be changed, man. And that's that fight right there. You could get seriously hurt and you could be out the fight game. So, you know, I don't get mad at these dudes for trying to negotiate some money, but I get pissed off when the fight doesn't happen, you know, because at the end of the day, I'm a fight fan or I'm a financial fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, uh, so I just want to see the fight get done, and uh, man, I hope it does. I really do. But no, Paul, man, we need Canelo to fight somebody, man. We need another big fight this year for the years up, man. What do you think, man? Benavidez, Caleb Smith, or Demetrius Andrade, man? Which one? I think those are all good fights. If I had to list them off for who I want to see him fight, I would probably put Benavidez first, Andrade second, and then Smith third. That's the way I would do it. Um, I think the Benavidez fight is a great contrast of styles with Canelo. Uh, Demetrius Andrade, I don't know. I mean, he's a little unorthodox, but honestly, I think that Canelo could figure him out. You know, I think Canelo will be able to figure him out and probably beat him pretty soundly. I think. Same with Smith. I think Benavidez brings the most.
Paul says Andrade.
Andrade is who you want to see him fight, huh?
Drafting brown boxing, get Andrade out the way.
Andrade's been playing, man. Andrade, whoever you want to call him. You know, I did a video recently, man, where I talked about his who he's been in there with, man. And he's been in there with some dudes I never even heard of, man. It's for him to be considered a boogeyman, like some people say. Like I don't see how.
Benavidez is not realistic, but would be great.
Oh, I know. Benavidez would be a wonderful fight, man. Wonderful. That would be, man. Especially on Mexican Independence Day, bro. Two kids going at it. That would be exquisite, no Paul. Exquisite, my man. But where we at on time? What time is it?
8:53.
8:53. I'm gonna stay on for maybe about 10 minutes. 10 more minutes and I'm gonna wrap it up. I gotta put in some quality time with the wife, you know. I got a busy week, man. You know, there's gonna be Chrissy Martin, man. She's gonna join us on Hispanics Causing Panic. The coal miner's daughter is gonna join us Wednesday, man. A legend in the women's boxing game. So make sure that you guys are there for that one, man. That's gonna be a good one. And then Thursday we're doing a tribute show to 916 Chris. Man, rest in peace, 916 Chris. It's gonna be on D Styles channel. We're gonna have a few guys there. I think Blood's gonna be there. Not sure who else, but it should be some OGs there, man, in the YouTube thing. So that's gonna be another good show. Make sure you guys are there, man. For all of you guys that knew who 916 Chris was holding it down for 916 before G Funk, man. You know, and I remember when I discovered him, him and I always had good interactions with each other. You know, I regret not being able to hook up with that dude at least one time to watch a fight. You know, I don't know why I never reached out. I just never did. I regret that I didn't, but you know, nothing I can do about that now. He's gone, and you know, I said when I made my video when he passed away, I said that you know, I'm going to do my best to hold it down for the 916, but he's always going to be the dude, at least in my eyes, man. That was holding the shit down for 916 on YouTube, man, when it came to the fight game. What do we got here? Anything?
Andrade claims he fights best like through lefty.
Did No Paul say that? I know, man. It has not been good, man. It has not been good. And he's looked bad. He had who's the guy he was in there with last? I forgot that dude. He fought on Super Bowl weekend, and it looked like he was going to get the dude out of there early. He had the dude knock him down, I think, a couple times early, and couldn't finish the job, man. It's not looking good for Andrade. Any other comments? Nothing. Yeah. So I don't know, man. I don't know where this boogeyman shit comes from with Andrade. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think he's good, but he hasn't really been tested. I mean, looks. The saying, man, looks can be deceiving. And he looks the part sometimes, but then sometimes it looks like dog shit. And I mean, I'm just being honest, man. I want to see him pull off a great performance. I mean, even in my opinion, what I thought was one of his best performances was when he beat Martirosyan. But that was years ago, and he got dropped in that fight. He got dropped during that fight. So, um, yeah, man, he's got to step it up, man. And a Canelo fight would be good for him. If he can go in there and at least look good with Canelo, put up a good fight, that will really do some good for his career, I think. But I don't know, man. I mean, I'm still going to take Canelo to beat him, but we'll see. We'll see. What I'm hearing, though, it's him or Smith that are at the top of the list, but then Benavidez has kind of been thrown in there, and man, that would be beautiful if Benavidez could get that fight. But like you said, no, Paul, it'd be too hard to probably negotiate that. But again, man, I just want to say, like I started out in the beginning, um, it's been a little over a year now. I've been going strong since I came back to this YouTube thing. Making a lot of moves, doing a lot of shows with people, meeting a lot of people, been interacting with a lot of you guys, man, and that's cool.
Why do you think Canelo hasn't fought him?
Fought who? Andrade? Andrade? I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I've always seen him as a good opponent for Canelo, but maybe they haven't, or maybe it's the draw. I mean, I know he can't sell much. He's not. People don't know him, and I don't know, man. I know he's been really calling him out at the end of all of his fights. It's like, Canelo, where's your cojones? But I don't know, man. If Andrade can get that fight, that'd be good for him, though, man. He's got to get in there with somebody, man. He's got to be in there with somebody. Same with Canelo, man. We need this dude to fight, bro. Like, he's the big draw. He can bring a lot of eyes back to the sport, man. If he can get a dance partner, but he's running out of time, bro. Got a little over a month. Is that enough time for any of these names? I mean, would you guys take the fight if you were in a position of a Benavidez, an Andrade, or a Smith? Would this be enough time, for you to get in shape and to be ready for a Canelo fight on September 19th? A little over a month now, man. I don't know, man. I don't know if that's enough time, So maybe you're right, no, Paul. Maybe he's gonna sit the year out. Wait till next year, or maybe fight on like he did last year, Dia de los Muertos. The Day of the Dead. Fight on the Day of the Dead. So yeah, if there's no more questions here, man, about anything, I might as well just wrap this thing up. But I just want to say to you guys, man, all my new subscribers since I've came back, I'm up to about 340 something now. My subscribers. A lot of you guys, I've just got to know you guys over this last year, and it's really been cool, man. Some of you guys I talked to behind the scenes or text message. I've done some shows with you guys, and it's been a blast. I know I'm not as active, but life gets in the way, man. I got a lot of things going on in my life, so it's not always realistic for me to make as many videos here on my channel. I mean,
A-Rod says all these fighters wanting Canelo should stay ready for Canelo. Plus, yeah, he should just get him out of the way.
Yeah, they should be. You're right, no, A-Rod. They should be. Motherfuckers should be staying in the gym, especially right now. Like you guys got enough money to build yourself a nice gym in your house. You guys are making a lot of money. I mean, look, G-Funk got a gym. I got a gym in my house. I got a bag. I got mitts. I got gloves. I got a treadmill. Like I got everything I need to stay in shape.
No, Paul says if he gets out of DAZN contract, he'll be forced to sign with Arab or Heyman.
Oh, Andrade or Canelo to get out of the zone. I don't like the zone, man. I'll just be honest with you, man. I'm not a fan of the zone and what they've been doing. I think it's kind of hurt boxing, in my opinion. I mean, I know why Canelo signed over there, man. He got a huge contract to go over there, but I mean, his fights, bro. I mean, I'm telling you, all of his fights that have been on the zone, people don't even know that he's fighting, man. You know? Any other comments? What we got?
What's up, bro? D-Style.
D-Style in the house, man. ACP is in the house. Anytime D-Style and I are in the same chat or somewhere like that, man, it's always ACP in the house, man.
No, Paul says Canelo.
If he gets out of it, yeah. I mean, but why would he do that? He's getting paid so much money. He's getting paid a lot of money there at the zone.
D-Style said Big Show on Wednesday. Wheelchair man John Dazzling sucks.
The zone, yeah. It does suck. I agree. Yeah, man, Big Show. I already threw the pitch earlier, man, so you could go ahead and do it again, D-Style. But we're going to have the coal miner's daughter, Christy Martin, live on Hispanics Cause a Panic. And we are starting to cause some panic, let me tell you. But, yeah, man, I think I'm going to wrap this one up here in a minute. I just want to chop it up with you guys on some, you know, just random stuff. Like it says in the title.
Thursday.
Huh?
D-Style said and Thursday.
Yeah. The 916 Chris, man. I talked about that earlier too, man. About how I said in my video when he passed away that he's, you know, I'm going to try to do my best to hold it down for the 916 after he passed away. But for me, he's always going to be the top dude, man, out of the 916 when it comes to this YouTube shit, man, in the boxing community. He was the guy, man. He was all over the place. You know, he knew a lot of big channels. He was putting in work, man. Rest in peace, man. And that's gonna be a good show, bro. That's gonna be a good one. Can't wait to talk about him. And but yeah, man, it's been a cool ride, man. I should have made this video last month, but it kind of slipped my mind. But it's been a good year, man. It's been a really good year here on YouTube.
Big Dog Willie, what's up, G Funky?
Big Dog in the house. What's up, man? How you doing, bro? Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. You know. But we'll talk about, if no, Paul, if you're still there, man, if you want to do that video this week, we can talk about the Loma Lopez situation and then Canelo situation. I'm all for it, man. You know I love talking with you. So just go ahead and get at me, man. Let me know what you want to do.
John, can't wait for that tribute to Chris. Big Dog Willie, what's good?
Yeah, the tribute to Chris, man. The Science of Violence, his show, man. Damn. It's still a trip, man, that he's gone because he was so active, you know? He was, man, he had so many videos, man. He was on top of it, bro. Not only boxing, but MMA too. You know, like I said, I'm not a big MMA guy, but he was on top of it, man. But what him and I had most in common was a hatred for Vladimir Klitschko.
Black and Brown Boxing said, G Funky, who are you talking about? I need to know my history. Sacramento YouTuber?
Yeah, man. Make sure that you're there, Black and Brown, on Thursday on D Styles' channel when they do the tribute to 916 Chris. He lived here, man. He lived here in Sacramento, and he was the main guy, man. Back when I started, when I discovered him in the early 2011, I want to say I discovered him. He was the guy, man. He had his own radio show. He was very active here on YouTube and very well respected, man. He was the guy, you know. And you know, I hope I'm holding my end of the plate up as far as holding it down for the 916 like him, man. But it's tough, man, because that dude was the guy, you know. He was the guy. Anything else we got? Nothing? Yeah. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap this one up here, man. It's time to put in some quality time with the wife. You know, you guys give my wife a hand for reading the comments for me. You know, since I can't read them, I'm a little far away from the computer, so she's reading the comments for me while they're coming in, and I'm talking with you guys. So make sure you give her a hand. Make sure you hit the damn like button too, man. But big week this week, guys, and I hope to see you guys all there. And don't forget, no, Paul, get at me, bro, so we can talk about that Lopez Loma situation. Should be a good fight, man. And I think it's gonna happen, man. I mean, he's just trying to squeeze a few extra, little bit out of that, and I think they'll work it out. I think it's gonna happen, man. I really do. So, anyways, guys, I want to thank you all for being here, for subscribing to my channel, and coming here and leaving comments and stuff. So, thank you guys, man. I'm gonna wrap this thing up.
Tell them I said thanks. Shout out to Mrs. G Funk.
That's right. You got to show Mrs. G Funk some love too. She deserves some love too. You know what I'm saying? So she's the one that lets me do these videos. No, I'm just kidding. I do. I wear the pants around here. All right.
No.
I'm gonna wrap this thing up, guys. I'll see y'all, man, this week. Have a good one. I'm out.